so there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And I forget. Here's music. Next, I'm gonna play some Cole Porter. The song is called "Anything Goes."
Hey, Jim.
It is 9 p.m. All quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Sounds good.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
You'll be right with you.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. You know the old insane asylum you shot up? Parsons? There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
That was Uranium Fever by, oh man, by Elton Britt. Yes, right. It says so right there. Okay. Here goes. And I swear, this is what I was told. What I heard. I mean, obviously, if I was told it, I heard it. Apparently, a Chinese submarine. A Chinese submarine was seen off the coast, heading out to sea. I guess we should be glad it wasn't going the other way, huh? I mean, I know I said it was going to be weird news, but that would be weird. I swear. I'm not.
This place is
making this
off
up.
limits. You'd best move along.
Out to Bing Crosby every morning.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Now we fight. Kill humans!
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Normal raiders would have grabbed the loot and bugged out by now. It's like they're scouting the place or something. I'll be glad when you clear them out.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
unacceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not a...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
Hey, Edward.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even...
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons.
Uh-huh.
What about the serum he was carrying?
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right
What's
now.
so important about this serum?
You're getting paid to follow orders. Your orders were to get it back. That's all you need to worry about.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I insist.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's,
Frankie Carl
a little flighty.
Well, I mean,
Impulsive.
actually,
From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend.
Never mind.
Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway, here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby. A song I'm sure that, they meant well. Just maybe not the best comparison to,
I can't believe how callous Jack can be about his sister.
destruction. Here are the 5 stars.
is private property. This is private property. Huh?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Well, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Dead not need things. We take.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
What? You need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. I'll look you up.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
I heard you walked that freedom trail. What, some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your...
Sure, let's take a look.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Since they're not your enemy, they are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Billy Ward and the Dominoes. Not just Billy. They were there too.
I see you looking round the corner. Come on inside.
So the...
What? Another one of you mercs
McCready?
looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
In the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask?
To feel like a stranger.
I have heard
'Cause we're all a little
they have
strange.
taken over the castle, which I guess was there some time ago, but hasn't been a while.
God, I love this song.
Magnolia can really sing. Only reason I come here. That and to get wasted.
Maybe. I don't know. Not relevant.
Don't have no handouts.
The Minutemen are there
You're
now.
blocking my light, man.
That's good. For them.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this,
For
McCready.
everyone else, too.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock.
Yeah.
It's been almost 3 months.
How
Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take
How
this
about
outside?
It ain't like that.
When
I'm
someone
just here
named
to
Big
deliver a
Maybell
message.
says
In
there's
case
a
you
whole
forgot,
lot of
I left the
shaking
gunners
going
for
on.
good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Bards.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the gunners.
Sounds like you can handle yourself. But I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh?
Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
We'll be right back after a short break.
Looks like we got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else.
Thanks, Charlie. Can I get
Hey.
some water?
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
I always set aside a stash of the good stuff.
Hey, Magnolia.
Hmm? What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Strong prefers sound of battle.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're a survivor, aren't you? I bet the whole world could stand in your way and you'd just keep going. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Ham, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
You step through the gate. You got balls.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart. What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lawhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock!
The people!
People!
For the people!
For the people!
Heard what you did. Saved that Rex Goodman from the super mutants, right? Guess not everyone appreciates the bar, am I right?
Smell
That King Cole there. He's
That's
just the
freedom.
best. It sounds like, the Brotherhood of Steel is, they're, still around. In the Commonwealth, I mean. I guess there was some sort of fight. Like, lots of guns or whatever at the Arcjet building. Some people, not me, just some other people who were totally different.
Hey there.
Were wondering if
Welcome,
maybe they were looking
neighbor.
for something,
We're always glad to see
specific.
a new face around here. Step right this
that
way,
makes
and
sense.
I'll be happy to tell you
like
all
technology,
about our movement and
gadgets,
how you can
stuff.
be a part
So,
of it.
just seems like a place they would go.
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are,
I don't know.
you know,
Just a thought.
romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
That worked out real well for all of us, didn't it? I'm joking. Just joking. It went poorly.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. You know how women can get.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Yes. Friends.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours, neighbor.
Too much light.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
These cultists seem to be holding you prisoner.
Well, Thomas certainly thinks so. But really, I was just waiting to see if he would come to his senses. He seemed so interesting at first, but since we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Hey.
I'll never hear the end of this from Mother.
We're always looking for new members.
You hear me now? Edward!
Are you reading me, Jack? We can't hold the
Damn, the signal is strangely weak. Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. I've only just been able to raise him. I wonder if these could... If some of them had used the undiluted serum. It could explain it.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And I'll try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know it.
Connie Allen there with Rocket 69.
Ready? Let's go. You should know what we're going to be dealing with. My father is confined in Parsons.
So,
for his
there are some
own
rumors
safety
out there
and everyone
in the
else's.
Commonwealth
He became
that I have
dangerously unstable after handling
the
an
one
ancient
about the
artifact he
railroad?
found in
A
Arabia.
group that
I spent
that
my
actually
life
helps-
trying to
they
figure
help
out how to
since
cure
who
him.
want to escape the Institute? Yeah. Well, I mean, it is as far as I know. I mean, of course, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way
The
safer
artifact
just,
that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. So far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
I forget. Here's music. Elton Britt is next with a song that, well, frankly, it sounds very irresponsible for several reasons. Here's Uranium Fever.
You may have guessed by now that my family and I have lived for a very long time, thanks to the serum derived from my father's blood. The anomalous compound, which led to the serum treatment we still use. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time. Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Smells like death. Smells like food.
Damn.
Messy,
Door's blocked from
tasty
the other side
food.
somehow. We'll have to find a way around. Wait, listen. Get ready.
Where that new juice is coming from? Hell. How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you. I casted some favors with people who Lefty does like. You just suck. Hey, you
I
better
hope
be
you
right.
enjoyed
And Lefty,
that
better
last
share it
song.
out fair or it's not still in there.
Okay.
Huh? Shit! Gotta fucking pay for that!
Still around. Commonwealth. I guess there was some sort of fight. Like, lots of guns or whatever. Money, just some other people who were totally different. We're wondering if maybe they were looking for something specific. That makes sense, right? They like technology, or gadgets, and stuff. So, it just seems like a place.
Yeah. What's that?
I guess they were seeing them out of it already,
We already killed everybody else. Why not?
I don't know. Just a thought. Listen. This next song is called Easy Living. Remember?
Someone there? Heard that? Strong? You think that hurts strong?
Edward, how badly are you?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremlin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
There we go.
Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack.
You okay?
I just need to rest here a minute. You too. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Don't worry about me.
Get some, mother...
Hey.
This what strong carrying for human. Strong feels strange.
Let's hope we can find a way
like
through.
Enemies
Utility
watching.
elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
What? If I find you,
This is my property. You are trespassing.
Like we're strong more.
God save. How many of these bastards?
Reign of strong. You think that hurts strong?
guy. Come on!
Hey.
What do you...
Oh, sorry. That was Bob Crosby. It sounds like, the Brotherhood of Steel is, they're, still around. In the Commonwealth, I mean. I guess there was, some sort of fight. Like, with lots of guns, or whatever, at the Arcjet building. Some people, not me, just some other people who were totally different, were wondering if maybe they were looking for something, specific. That makes sense, right? I mean, they like technology and their gadgets and stuff. So it seems like a place they would go. I guess they were seen coming out of it all right. So maybe now they'll, you know. Got what they're looking for. Need anything else? I don't know. Just a thought. Play some music.
Had to play hero,
Roy
huh?
Brown did 2 songs about Butcher Pete.
Should have just run. This is our score. Having fun, right? I could do this all day.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working. This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down.
Going down.
Don't have the key.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Nothing there now.
Huh?
End of the line! still can't stop these clowns from barging in here? Come on, damn you, get that door open.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Gremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the container to open the door.
Get that door open!
I'm opening the main door. Hurry!
We're running out of time. Apparently, even the simplest task is beyond your capabilities. That's it. Finally free.
Too fun.
I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We'll have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremelin generator to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
Yes! Now set the other 3 Just set the last generator and I can end this. There's still time. That's it! Don't worry, the Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Get upon me here forever if you've had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Excellent.
Why look at words? What they tell?
Heads up.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
What would he have done if he'd gotten free?
Oh, he would have killed both of us. And then the rest of my family. And that would only have been the beginning. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
Saving your family's gotta be worth more than that.
You know, I was so close to understanding the artifact. Now that I can study it directly, I may be able to do something useful with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
I hope you like that. That was maybe by the X-Files. I mean, it was definitely by the X-Files. It's called maybe. I should have been clearer. I've got some more news for you, if you're interested.
I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact.
Well,
but it doesn't matter now.
I guess it's empty. It happened recently, but all of a sudden there's just there's no one there anymore. I haven't heard any kind of explanation for it, but it definitely happened. I hope they weren't like all murdered by raiders or something. That would be sad. Hey, you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic from him.
That's it.
Many things die here. Maybe just one big thing. Should put all this in back. Hang until right.
Got it. Nice.
Old human junk. Worst kind of human junk.